Good morning, Taurus. Welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. As you can see, all the crystals are back. I took some time yesterday as it was melting and thawing to dig them all out. So let's start with your daily read here. This is for Friday, March 15th. I'm going to be using the line strider as usual, and it's the same roundup as yesterday. Miracles Now by Gabrielle Bernstein. This is Colette Barron reads the Enchanted Map Oracle cards, Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light Oracle cards, and the, Shaman Oracle cards. What is it called? Mystical Shaman Oracle cards by three people. Colette Barron Reed, Alberto Villoldo, and Marcella Lobos. And then Camilla Morton's Fashion Oracle cards. I'm running out of space here. And last but not least, Alana Fairchild's Wild Kuan Yin, the Pocketbook Edition Oracle cards. I'm going to have to put them all here because I am running out of room. Let me just light some incense today. Alright. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th, please. See what's going on for Friday, March 15th. And it's a 5-card spread. First card is situation, second card is Taurus, third card is surrounding you, fourth card is outcome, and I take the card from the bottom as the underlying energy. Let's get started. Put this a little bit louder. Alright, this is the Line Strider Tarot. Let's pull 5 cards, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th. The first card is the situation for Taurus. All right. How's that, guys? Does it get any better? My goodness. Empress and the Sun. All right. Can we please get a card for Taurus? Please. Hold on a second. Today I'm having hot chocolate. So yummy. Alright. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th. Can we get a card representing Taurus? Although the Empress is represented by Taurus, which we know it's the Empress, the Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles. And then you got that sun that was there yesterday. This newfound clarity, success, abundance, joy. And you know, that could be childbirth as well for some of you, or pregnancy, just because Empress is all about fertility and creativity and creating of life. As is the Sun. The Sun represents children as well. So for some of you, this might be news of a pregnancy. Alright. For others, it's the situation here could be regarding another Taurus. And for others still, it could be regarding tapping into your Venus, your inner Venus, the Empress. Who's ruled? She's ruled over by the Taurus sign. And Taurus is ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. There we go. Ooh, Queen of Wands. So Taurus, you're the Queen of Wands. This is more fire creation energy. This is crazy. I don't know who this is for, but this is off the charts amazing. This is the 3 creation cards. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Can we get a card surrounding Taurus, please? This is exciting. I was a little groggy. Woke up late, but I love it when a reading wakes me up and excites me. This is very thrilling now. Let's see what this is about. Can we get a card, please, for what's surrounding Taurus? Because we got that Queen of Wands yesterday, too. This is amazing. What's surrounding Taurus, please? Can we get a card for what is surrounding Taurus? on Thursday, March 15th. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can we get a card for what is surrounding Taurus? Okay, so I'll just keep talking about the cards while this is shuffling. The Empress, as I said, is ruled by Taurus. Taurus ruled by Venus, goddess of love, beauty. But the Empress is the creation aspect of, let's say, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a secret, knowing, very psychic version of the virginal Empress, okay, the colder version. Whereas the Empress with this Sun energy, she's all about that. She's all about now taking that High Priestess wisdom and making life, creating. So that's the Empress energy. She's all about your Venus energy, okay, the making things abundant, successful, fertile. When that is clarified by the Sun is all about abundance, joy, success, happiness. It's the happiest card in the deck. And if you wanted to be a lady in this deck, who wouldn't want to be the Empress? Then you get, okay, first of all, the Sun also speaks to, if it's about, you know, a period of your life where you've been confused, or an area of your life where you've been kind of, oh, there we go. Around you, Five of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. And then the Sun is about having that clarity now where you see everything clearly in the light of day. There's no confusion. And just like yesterday where the line and the title of your video for the daily was seeing your path clearly. That's the Sun energy. And the Empress situation here is regarding creating and manifesting. Making things happen. Okay, in a real tangible way like Taurus likes it. The Queen of Wands is you, Taurus. This is the Queen of making things happen. Can we get an outcome card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th? And I'll take the underlying energy as well. One last card. The Queen of Wands here, she's all about the fire energy too, because she's got that yang energy, the fire energy, where that male energy with the wands, that's all about inspiration, that inspired idea that leads to creating and creativity, and then manifesting and making things come to fruition. That's the Queen of Wands. She's got that black cat on her shoulder, indicating she's also someone who's very psychic. She can be someone who's got the energy of the signs Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So for some of you, you might have that in your chart. But the Queen of Wands is about making things happen. She's confident. She's the Empress is more of like, she doesn't need to act confident because she's just divine, right? Whereas the Queen of Wands, in the human realm here, Taurus representing you, this is someone who exudes confidence. Someone who in a, you know, regular human way is very outgoing, very passionate, attractive, magnetic. It's just one of those people, when you have confidence, it just is magnetic to other people. They want to look, they want to pay attention, they can't help it. Even if they don't like you, they'll pay attention. That's the Queen of Wands. Also someone who's attractive, okay? Because they care about their appearance. They care about their looks. So even if, let's say, they're not so, you know, they're not a supermodel, they're still someone who's going to take care of themselves and with grooming, with their taste in clothing or whatever to look right. So this Queen of Wands is someone older, someone who could be a mother, a wife, just someone older. Doesn't even have to be that, just someone older, because this is a queen. It's not a princess or a knight or something. And that's you in this creation mode. Major freaking creation mode of creating and creativity and fertility and abundance. Okay, that's a lot. Let's just do a side read here. Seven of Swords, Lord of unstable efforts. This is where you're trying to make a new life. The first few steps, trial and error, trying to find solid ground here. And Ten of Wands is still needing that one last push before you can drop your wands. It's stressful. This is a side read here. This is where trying to start over, stressful, great burden on your back, a lot of responsibilities, and you've done so great up until now, is saying there's still a little ways to go before you reach the castle or your home where you can drop those wands and chill out, kick back and have a beer. Okay, this is more work to be done. Just a little bit, one more push. Two of Wands, then travel, expansion, getting more. Okay, Knight of Cups, romantic dreamer type, also speaking to movement and change. So let's get one last card here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now what's surrounding you? You got Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, if this isn't someone around you, okay, then it's the energy surrounding. Well, this is someone around you, okay? I'm going to take this as someone around you. Why? Because you and the situation. Oh, there we go. The Hermit is the outcome. And the bottom underlying card, Four of Pentacles. Okay. And then underneath that, Knight of Pentacles. So that's double Virgo here, okay? For some of you, Virgo might be feeling left out in the cold. That's what is going on here. And also this Knight of Pentacles can speak to a move, going somewhere else, you know, a change in residence, travel, a new job, things of that nature. But Knight of Pentacles is ruled over by Virgo, as is the Hermit. What's around you is Five of Pentacles. This is a card of someone being left out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles is about lack of faith, lack of funds, lack of trust. Where kind of, okay, I'm going to give you two aspects of this. One is where you have been excluded, you're feeling left out, and you're having a tough time. Financially, spiritually, having a tough time. Now, we saw that in that side spread that came out, right? Someone trying to start over and having one last push, it being a great burden before they can chill. And the outcome was I forget what the outcome was. I'm sorry. But the point is, Five of Pentacles is about having a tough time right now, feeling left out, whether it be from your social circle or your family or your whatever it is, okay, at work even. Because I don't know quite where this is going, because this is all creation energy. It could go anywhere. It could go towards work, love, family, anything. It's just, how do you explain the sun, okay? Or giving birth and life and creating. That can apply to anything. This is amazing. These two would imply to me a pregnancy. But because the Queen of Wands is all about creating, and also we take it in the way of the Empress, represents Taurus, it's just major, awesome energy. These are two major arcana that came out together. Anyways, that influence is strong, guys, so run with it, okay? For Friday, March 15th, you've got this backing you up. It's amazing. But around you, people feeling less than, having less, feeling left out, looking at you like, wow, look at this. What a contrast, right? This is you, this is a situation, what's surrounding you. So be kind. If there's somebody who's feeling left out or feeling like they're lacking, try to show some compassion, okay? I don't know who this person is, but they're not having a good time, okay? And then the other way to look at it is in a rebellious sense, this Five of Pentacles, breaking away from traditions. Another thing that Taurus does right now with this Uranus transit in Taurus. We spoke about whether it be 7 years, 8 years, I don't know, I'm not an astrologer. But it's saying that it's a major period of breaking away from your conditioning, your entire life's conditioning, doing you now instead of what you've been raised to do. That's that Five of Pentacles energy too. And it might be tough for some of you to break away and do your own thing, because this is all that creation energy of manifesting now. Feeling a little bit shaky, feeling a little bit scared, like you're out in the cold a little bit, away from your comfort zone. That could be that too. Because the church is the institution. There's a window with a little candlelight in the window, and then shows two beggars outside. Poor people, left out, destitute. They don't look like they're doing well in the traditional tarot with the Five of Pentacles. And they are outside. One is looking at the snow, kind of still enjoying and being in the present. The other one's just worried, you know, like that gut rot of, oh, what are we going to do? And it's this card of people will say in the tarot that, oh, they're so, lack of faith. They don't see the help that is available. But the church is right behind them, and it's enormous. So that sounds ridiculous to me. Another way that I see this, because it has personally resonated like this for me, is when church, major institutions, if you don't, if you're not down with those institutions, if you don't feel like that is someplace that's right for you, if you have bad feelings, whether it be marriage, the institution of religion, or law, or whatever major institution it is, sometimes you're an outsider because you're not down with what it's standing for in the situation, and so you purposely take the high road, the hard road, and you go out on your own. So that's also the Five of Pentacles, because that church in the traditional tarot, it's not necessarily offering you love and comfort. It's offering you food and shelter. And sometimes it's better not to have food and shelter, to be out on your own and do your own thing, even if it's the hard way, because it doesn't come with that enormous bag of rules that that institution has. Anyways, so the Hermit is the outcome. Going solo. The Hermit is the card of being introverted, reclusive, staying on your own, keeping to yourself, trying to do contemplation, introspection, meditation, trying to get in tune with your spiritual vibes, trying to understand and find your own personal truth in this like world of this Five of Pentacles, the church being there and walking away. That's that Hermit card of going on your own. This Hermit doesn't stay in the monastery all day. This Hermit is someone who goes off like the Buddha did, okay? Like Jesus did for so many years, disappearing. The Hermit is someone who goes off to find their own truth. They're not trying to join a clique. They're someone who's trying to find truth and spirituality. And that really, truthfully, can only be done solo, okay? Meaning, doesn't matter how many charitable acts you do, doesn't matter how much good things you do for other people, or how many books you read, if you don't spend that time contemplating and with introspection and taking that time, peace and quiet, away from the noise, to figure shit out for yourself, well then, that's pointless, right? It doesn't matter what you've intellectually read up on. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. We'll just take a peek. It's speaking to travel, moving, some change, because the horse is there, right? And the Knight of Pentacles, this is double Virgo as well. For some of you, there might be a Virgo who's feeling left out in the cold as well. Underlying energy for Pentacles, feeling closed off, unreceptive, holding tight to what you've worked hard for. This is very normal, okay, for the day-to-day. It's kind of when you're on the subway commuting and I compare it to, hi, thank you, okay, goodbye, thank you, have a nice day. It's not committed energy. It's not open and receptive energy. This is very much focused on, all of this is focused on figuring things out for yourself, keeping to yourself. Four of Pentacles does have a little bit of a tone of distrust, a little bit of miserliness and greed and that kind of thing as well, where you've worked hard and you're holding tight to your Pentacles. You don't trust people who are coming at you. You're like, what are they trying to do? What's their angle? What's going on now? That's that kind of thing too. But in the day-to-day, it's absolutely fine. It's just being wary. Okay, that's what it is that way. Wary. Because you got this energy going on, which is off the hook, crazy awesome. Since we're going down this road, let's just pull the, I don't know, let's just pull the Mystical Shaman Oracle cards, okay? Can we get a card? And I'll take the underlying energy too. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th. It's for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th. Please can we get a card for Taurus? Oh, too many. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th. And I'll take the underlying energy as well. one on top is the Time Master. Let's leave that up here. Let's move this a little bit down. The sun. I know you guys want to see the sun. The Time Master. And on the bottom, the Council. So I'm not going to read the reversed message. I'm just going to read the essence and invitation. It's quite short. 57. So the Time Master, time is a construct of the human mind through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion. Time moves in patterns, fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel and others moving straight as an arrow. Humans see time like a ticking clock, and this image reminds us that there is only so much of it to spend in a life. Like a kind of currency, at any given moment you can see time in all its infinite potential, at once vast and all-encompassing, then shrunken and finite. It all depends on perspective. The invitation. When the Time Master visits you, he asks a most important question. Will you break free from limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cyclic quality of time? You find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time turns and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and future simultaneously. This is the true test of the Time Master. You're being invited to take back your power, so let go of the past and choose to step into your life. In this moment, you are all powerful. You are the Time Master. Anything is possible now. That's amazing. Okay, 11. Let's read about 11. This is saying, honestly, you're able to change your karma because it's a very powerful time for you right now. Look at this, creating, right? My goodness. The essence with the Council. Okay, the essence. The Council are the luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross into the world of spirit. A life review is when we place our good and our bad deeds on a divine scale and attempt to explain why we did not love or forgive or dare as greatly as we might have. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes, in an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire, which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your inner wisdom. The invitation. The Council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall, so look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. So for others here, it's this leap, like they're speaking to that Fool card, leap of faith. Something that maybe you've been hesitant about, did not dare to do. Okay, let's pull a Wild Kuan Oracle card. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th. Can we please get a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th? Okay, that was that one. Dream your dreams. Trust that the desires in your heart are placed there lovingly by the universe. You are meant to dream of what you dream. And then we've got the bottom card. Unpredictable grace. It is not lack of courage that makes you question the path before you sometimes. It is uncertainty. There is no need to doubt, just steps to take, one after the other. And as you do this, all can then unfold as it must, with the blessings of my powerful, if unpredictable, grace. So it's speaking to uncertainty. This Five of Pentacles energy, going out on your own, even if it's the harder path. Saying, counsel here with a, did you do what you dared to do? Were you scared? Were you holding back? And speaking to forgiveness and things like that, and releasing the past as well. Okay, now I'm going to pull a Enchanted map card with, from what? Colette Baron Reed. Yeah, Colette Baron Reed. Can we get a card, please? I don't think the underlying as well for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th. One Ring Circus. And the bottom, Sad Embrace. Okay. Let's read One Ring Circus, number 15. You are capable and competent, upright. Independence is key now. Going on your own. As you step into your journey today, others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationship and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. One Ring Circus. The Hermit, solo. Five of Pentacles here shows one person leaving. Okay, number 45, Sad Embrace. Loss is a part of life. Let go and allow time to heal you. Upright. You may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may have been for your highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept the loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises, along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you may soon see what beauty lies ahead. So we keep getting this theme of leaving. Okay, I'm going to pull. So hard to hop from this to the Fashion Oracle cards, but you know what? Let's just pull Council of Light. Can we get a Council of Light Oracle card? This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday. Let me just get a sip. Sorry, guys. It's freaking yummy, and it's about to get cold. All right. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th, please. So you know what this looks like? This looks like that never-ending story with Colette Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Oracle cards. But this seems more practical, more being in the present. This seems like the next step where you decide to walk away. Because it's saying you have to go solo, okay? This is the message for Friday, going solo. Solo, solo. And it's from an empowered place. Yeah, we'll stop there. So the top card is Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. All right. It's heavy today. Work your light. I have to look this up. Star Mother 56. You are more held than you could possibly imagine. Loved and cherished so dearly that if you knew, you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry, or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Lay all of your worries, regrets, shame, and guilt on her altar. Please, please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you are already healed. Let her remind you of your goodness. Let her love away your fears. Your capacity to love and hold others is limited to your capacity to love and hold yourself. Be compassionate with your sweet body, mind, and soul. Treat yourself like the beautiful spirit that you truly are. Remind yourself that you are doing your best and try not to carry it all on your own. What? Okay, you have got this, and the mother has got you. Let her broad arms take away your burdens. Let her lift the weight of the world off your shoulders. Forgive yourself, my dear sweet child of the earth. How can you mother yourself? That's the work your light inquiry. So, speaking to mothering yourself, it's more independent energy. And it's saying if you don't have to do it on your own, it's speaking to, this is Mother Mary, right? For others, it could be other goddesses that you seek, you know, whether it be Saraswati or Lakshmi or Green Tara or whoever. Again, speaking to this spiritual, getting in touch with your spirituality. Soul family. Let's read Soul family, number 82. It is time to call in your soul family and support team. People who get you at soul level. People who are the same kind of weird as you. People who are looking, who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. If you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close by. But in order for them to find you and recognize you when they do, it is important that you stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen, to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people, such as therapist, coach, mentor, or healer. Tune into what kind of support you need now. Call in your support team now. All right. Now, let's lighten it up a bit. This is Gabrielle Bernstein's Miracles Now. Can we pull? Ooh, look at that. Queen of Wands here. I love this card. I can think my way out of fear. Isn't that the best? That's this introspection, contemplation, one-ring circus. All right. There is always a solution of the highest good. And Rena, I saw you made a comment about that I pay before I pray, or I pray before I pay. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know. Anybody know what that means? Please let me know, because I don't know. All right, so this is Camilla Morton's Fashion Oracle cards. Can we please let's end this with some high energy, some wonderful inspiration, back to the practical world here, some more creativity and high energy. 4. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Friday, March 15th. There we go. Ah, Charles Frederick Worth. Be worth the label. Attention to detail reflects character as much as dress sense. Haute couture is for the royal within. He dressed a lot of royalty. Let's see. Let's put this over here and the one on the bottom. Diana Vreeland. If the facts don't work, become the fiction. Be original or go home. Eyes are the window dressers to your soul, so offer them constant surprise. Yeah, this one resonated for me the other day, which is why I switched up my decks, and well, really because it melted. The crystals are back, but thank you, Diana Vreeland. All right. I like it. Let's read about these two wonderful people, Charles Frederick Worth and Diana Vreeland. You know what? I'm just going to put them up because let's get some lighter energy here, okay? Everything else is so spiritual that sometimes like I need to get myself out of that headspace and come back to earth. You know, it's like you're meditating and then you have to go grocery shopping. It's a big snapping out of it wake up call. Charles Frederick Worth. Let's find him. Worth is considered the founding father of haute couture. In the late 19th century, the Englishman moved to Paris and established the House of Worth, which became the leading fashion house of the time. Worth abandoned crinolines in favor of the more manageable princess line and revolutionized the business of fashion. He was the first to sew his name into his garments, the first designer to have clients come to a salon, and the first to use live models. Empress Eugenie, Sarah Bernhardt, and Sisi, Empress Elizabeth of Austria, were among those who wore his gowns. So this might be speaking to branding as well for some of you, because it has this great emphasis on labels, right? The first to make the label. For some of you, branding might be important. Okay, so Diana Vreeland. The career of the Empress of Fashion. My goodness. All right. Began in the 1930s with an audacious column in Harper's Bazaar entitled Why Don't You?, offering extravagant advice to its readers. Vreeland went on to become editor-in-chief of the magazine before taking up the same post at Vogue. She gave fashion status as well as style, and her wit and one-liners were as legendary as her eye for beauty. Vreeland championed Cristobal Balenciaga and famously told a young Manolo Blahnik to do shoes. She also curated the first fashion exhibition at New York's Metropolitan Museum of Art. So she had the career of the Empress of Fashion, and he dressed empresses. And you have the situation here with the Empress. So that's high power, high strong energy there for you. Let's leave on that high note. That's it, Taurus. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Still playing catch up. Talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day, okay? Bye.